My name's Christian Daniel with 2 L's, and I work full-time at a summer camp and retreat center. This is one of our cabins. Let me show you the inside. So this is what it looks like to walk up the steps to one of our cabins here at camp. We've got a nice lovely trash can and then a big wraparound porch with rocking chairs outside each cabin for people to sit in, chat. Got that on that side and on that side as well. And we'll go inside the hallway. It's kind of dark right now, gotta flip on the lights. There we go. Got a nice hallway, and then we've got 4 cabins on each floor. This is what it looks like. Flip on a light right here. Oh, here it is. You've got a queen bed in the middle of the room, and then you've got 4 sets of 3 bunks at each corner, each with their own little cubby per bunk. And you've got a nice view of the outside right out here. If you come this way, you've got a connecting bathroom that connects to an identical cabin on the other side. Boom, automatic lights come on. Showers on one side, a sink. Oh, we have a big crack in that mirror. That's sad. Oh, it's me. Hello. And then over here you've got the lovely set of toilets. As I said, it connects to another cabin that is identical to the one we were just in. It's dark in there, scary. This is one of my favorite things to do in the rooms. So I just noticed a rip in the bed right here. Hope that wasn't me. It's a little story about these cabins here. I actually started coming here way back when I was a younger Christian in both age and faith. Around like 2005, 2006, and it was the first year that one of these cabins had been built. So it was brand spanking new, it was great, and I'm really impressed that they've really held up and they're still just as nice as that first time when younger Christian was beat bopping through here. But I just have a lot of fun memories in these cabins, being a camper, being on staff, and still to this day, when I was an intern, I would clean these, felt like almost every day. I was usually sweeping the floors, so I've spent a good amount of quality time looking down at the wood on these floors. They're still looking pretty nice. I just heard a noise. But yeah, these cabins will always hold a special place in my heart, and I know that they're special for all the campers that come through here. On my golf cart, now we're headed to the next location. See you, cabin. I'll give you all a view of where we're headed here. Traveling up the road, we've got another one of our cabins over there to the right. I has completely tumbled over my words. Over there to the right, another one of our cabins. We've got our trading post up there, we'll get there later, but right now we're headed to the Woodlands Dome. Here we go. Walking through these doors, we'll enter the Woodlands Dome, where we have our basketball courts. In here we play all sorts of indoor games, obviously basketball, dodgeball can happen, and then hanging up here in the rafters is our Camp Champ banners. All of our teen camp champions throughout the years that we do in the summer. We used to have all of our chapel here in the dome before our new chapel was built, and that stage was where all the messages would be spoken and where we put on our skits, which I'm over. I'm gonna use this basketball to prop up my phone. Thank you, buddy. I mean, that basketball is doing a great job right now. Speaking of skits, I want to tell you a little about what I do here. So I am the Camp Experience Manager here at Woodlands. So boiled down, that basically means I'm over all of the games and skits and the fun things we do here at camp. So it's a pretty great job, and I'm very blessed to have it. And here in the dome is where we play a lot of indoor games, as I mentioned earlier. So I spend a good amount of time here in the dome. Thanks, dome. Also in the dome, we've got a little workout room behind those doors over there, and then a storage area. Oh, putting this guy back. Thanks for your service. And then a storage area where I keep a lot of my equipment right over here. Let's see if it's unlocked. If not, I just dropped my keys. RIP. Let's get those. We're gonna unlock this door. Yeah. Come on, Christian, I believe in you. You know how keys work. Haha. In here is where I keep a lot of my equipment. Let's zoom out a little bit. Nice. Turn on the lights. So this is where I keep a lot of the game equipment. We've got some nice jousting poles up there, kickballs, spike balls, archery tag equipment. It's a hit. Ew, a dirty cup. Gross. I'll throw that away. I definitely need to do a little bit of cleaning up and organizing in here, but that's a nice little spot. We also keep all of our zip line and giant swing equipment in here, which I'll be showing y'all in a second. Goodbye, dirty cup. Our ball fields and attractions are right out this door. So let's go. To the outside we go. Oh boy, it is bright. I can barely see. Starting off here, we have our Fungy Bungee, or the Euro Bungee, where lots of jump-tastic things happen right there. Swinging around, we've got our archery tag arena. It's a hit, as well as our volleyball court on the other side. And then right up this hill, we have the end of the zip line. Zip line's a great time. We've got 4 lines of zip lining fun. But let's go back this way. Over this way we have our 2 ball fields. Ball field number 1, which I'm on right now, and then ball field number 2, which is way over there behind our 9 square arena. Over here we have our paintball shack, where I spend a lot of time because I'm over all of our paintball, and then probably our most famous and well-known attraction, the Gaga Pit. Campers are there all the time playing Gaga ball. And then one thing, I don't know if you can see because it's so far away, but the giant swing is way up on that hill over there. I'm not even sure if I'm pointing at it, but it's there, I promise you that. Paintball. Here's the paintball shack. It's a fun time. We got guns. We got masks. It's paintball. I'm here in the Gaga Pit. I think I'm gonna use this Gaga ball to prop y'all up on. Oh, that was bright. Okay, here we go. Well, the Gaga ball didn't work nearly as well as the basketball. Shame on you, Gaga ball. But I'm chilling here in the Gaga Pit. Just wanted to answer a question that I get all the time. People always ask, Christian, we get it. You work at a summer camp, we know what you do in the summer. What do you do the rest of the year? Well, don't worry, I'm here to answer all of your pressing questions. So as soon as summer ends, about a day or 2 later, we start hosting retreat groups. These can be churches, they can be schools, they can be businesses. But basically we host the site here at camp and groups come in and use the site. So they'll have the attractions going, which we work. We'll make and serve their food. Sometimes I put on a game for them. We'll open the trading post where they can get their slushies, their ice cream, their coffee, all sorts of tasty goodies like that. So we host the site and groups are here basically almost every day the rest of the year. From August through the end of October, there's a group here every day. And after that, it slows down a little bit. We'll have some weekdays where groups aren't here, but it's getting pretty close to where there's almost a group here every day the rest of the year when summer's not going on. So that's the life of working here at camp. As far as my more day-to-day, I have 2 responsibilities during the retreat season. 1, I'm on the guest services team, which helps facilitate the retreats and work all those shifts that I just talked about. And then 2, I also have my main job of being the camp experience manager, where I'm planning for next summer, all of the games and skits and getting everything ready to go for that to create an unforgettable camp experience for our campers each summer. Well, my phone totally died after filming that last clip, so back here in my office charging it, but this isn't part of the tour yet. Stop trying to get ahead, you silly goose. And we back. It's been a few hours since you saw me last. Had to charge my phone, then we had a pretty long meeting about recruiting for summer 2023. So if you're a college student and you work at camp this summer, you can apply in a few days. Big things coming. But then after that, went and got some lunch with Cole and Dan. Had a delicious burger with some peaches on it at the soda fountain. So tasty. Gotta have that if you're ever in the area. But we're continuing on our tour. So here we are at the trading post. So we're gonna head on inside. Good news, ice cold Coca-Cola sold here. It's me again. Hey. So in here in the trading post, we've kind of got our game room, air hockey, foosball, ping pong. Down there we got our gift shop with all sorts of cool merch you can buy online if you're interested. Over there is our ice cream shop where we make waffle cones with ice cream. And of course, our delicious snack shop where we got slushies, popcorn, sodas, ice cream, all the tasty snacks your heart could ever desire. But yeah, Trading Post is a fun place. This is actually the first building that Woodlands ever built. It's not the oldest building on property because there's one still here that was here before Woodlands existed here, but it is the first one that Woodlands built. So it is a little old, but it's got heart, it's got character. We love the Trading Post. Turning the camera around, you can actually see the view from the Trading Post. We've got our chapel over there, our Swings of Fire right down there, and the old chapel down there, which is the oldest building on property. So there it is, got an old bell tower. Bell no longer exists in there, RIP. Fun story on these steps, one time when I was a small camper, I was drinking a tasty Mountain Dew and I was like tilting it back, and then one of the counselors held it and it spilled all over my face, and I laughed because I thought it was hilarious. On these very stairs right here. Now we're standing down here in the chapel courtyard looking up at the chapel. The sun is like right behind it, so it's kind of dark, but there it is. On the upstairs we have our main chapel area room, which has a stage and all sorts of chairs, and then down here on this lower level is where we have our coffee shop. There's some trash out right now. We're about to do a trash run. Hey trash. But here in the coffee shop is actually where I make drink videos on my YouTube shorts sometimes. So mix up some fun mixes, making sodas, adding some syrup to them. I am really dark right now. Sorry. But this fun little Coke machine over here is surrounded by syrups. I'll show you all that real quick. Boom. Here it is. You got all sorts of sodas, fun flavors like peach, passion fruit, raspberry, cherry lime mango, and the best, kiwi, which of course would go with our Sprite to make the Kiwi Sprite. The best drink we have here, and invented by yours truly when I was on summer staff way back in like 2015. It's become a staple. Thank you everyone, you're welcome, you're welcome. But there's nice seating here in the coffee shop. We got some high top tables, there's some other tables with chairs. Let's see. Boom, right there you can see. All spread around. It's a great place to hang out. Walking back outside from the coffee shop, you can see the lakefront. We'll bop down there right now. Hey, now we're here at the waterfront. We got our water slides, our dive dock with a trapeze, and of course, the blob. Oh, he's looking incredible there in the water. Moving on from the vlog, you can see our dining hall and offices over there across the lake, and then our water basketball and shallow swim area with our poor little beat up beach. I really need to pick up that trash right there. Yikes. But it's a nice little waterfront. It's called Clear Lake. You can kind of see over there in the distance there's a tractor and some gravel. They're doing construction. They're building a wall all the way around the lake like we have right over here. It used to also be natural, but they're building it all the way around, so it's going to be real nice. No one can stop me now. We are at the dive docks. You can get a better view of this. The trapeze tower, diving board, and then back over here is a cool little area to hang out and chill. It's a little lower area to the bridge with a nice view of the lake. Wow, look at that lake. At the other end of the bridge, we've got our boat docks and the front side of our dining hall, and we'll head right inside there. Hey, here's our lost and found table. Anybody missing anything? So many water bottles. Wow, the inside of the dining hall where we serve all sorts of scrumptious food. Tasty. Up there is my office. We'll head up there next. Down here we got some offices, but by far the best one would be right over here. My office. Dun da da da. It's got the first pitch. It's got some Pokemon. It's got a lovely view of the lake. And the golf cart that I abandoned out there. We chillin'. Back outside now. We've got two more of our cabins, one being right there, and one being at the top of the hill over there. that's pretty much all of this property right here, but I'll give y'all one little sneak peek at what's coming next for camp. Back on the golf cart, we're zooming, about to fly up this hill right here. Whee! But we're headed right now over to our new property, which Camp bought a few years ago, and we're actually building an entire other camp on the other side of our lake. We currently are working on 2 new cabins, and they're in construction right now, so we'll head on over there and see that. Kind of here in the middle of the 2 camps is our lodge, which we're passing by right now. There's that fence in the way. It's more of a higher end style of lodging, I guess, more for like adult groups and business retreats, things like that. They've all got 2 queen beds in there with their own bathrooms, like when you think of a hotel, rooms like that. But here we are on the new site, and this is one of the new cabins in construction right now. I'm not sure how close I can get to these because they are currently building, and you can see the roads are all dirty and stuff. But over here we've got the other cabin, which is even further along than one we just passed. It should be done here in, I think, 2 months, completely done. So that's super exciting. All around here it's all leveled out for the new construction. There's going to be a new chapel, ball fields, trading post, all sorts of stuff all around here. Well, that about wraps up the tour of camp. If you have any questions about what it's like to work year-round at a camp, feel free to throw them down in the comments and I'll answer them in future videos. I've challenged myself to do a daily vlog every day this year, so I'll have plenty of time to answer any questions in those videos. And subscribe along for that journey. Subscribe to follow along with that journey. That makes more sense in a sentence. I've got to wrap up this video though. We're actually interviewing someone for a full-time position here pretty soon, so I need to get ready for that. But as I said, subscribe, because we have a challenge for this channel. We must pass Christian Daniel with 1 L in subscribers to prove that Daniel with 2 L's is the superior way to spell Daniel and be the best on YouTube. The best Christian Daniel on YouTube, that is. So you can help along with that journey by subscribing. Thanks, and I'll see you tomorrow.